Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Zack Greinke. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Here comes a pitch. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Rutschman retired. One away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Jorge Mateo.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Out to short. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Saying, Zack Greinke, a guy that even while he's been playing, he likes scouting amateur talent in person and watching guys on video. Well, in the 2012 year when he was with Milwaukee, he went into their draft room and there was video on the screen of a certain player, and he pointed at the screen Greinke did and said, "That's the guy you should take with your first pick. He's the best player in the draft." And it turned out to be his future teammate, Corey Seager. Perez squeezes it, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Kyle Gibson. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop,
Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. Hauls it in for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Salvador Perez.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Bounced out to short, zips it across, and that is the inning. Royals bats are quiet there, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Just a weak fly ball this time. Melendez drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
The catcher, James.
Here is James McCann, a guy who's turned himself into a good framer. He was originally drafted by the Tigers, 2nd-round pick in 11. 1-1 to McCann. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And here is Gunnar Henderson.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 2nd. And now the right fielder, MJ Melendez.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The punch out there, and 1 away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Nick Pratto. The 1-1.
2-1.
And fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
And he deals. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground. Witt. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Here's a 2-1.
Hey!
And that one missing low. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Line drive. Witt. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
And that one wrapped foul. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that one handled. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Number 11 steps in for the Royals. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Good eye right there. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a pop-off right side, foul territory, and it gets into the seats. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first, just got him on that one.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. The pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. 2-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Led off the game with a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike three. So one left for Kansas City, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth. Now here's the Orioles DH, Adley Rutschman. 1-1 now. This to third. Rutschman retired.
The first baseman, number 6.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Reached on an infield single his first time. Three and two now. And there's ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Anthony Santander.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Melendez to third, the tag, and he's out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run, Ryan McKenna.
Now playing right field.
Jorge Mateo now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Greinke keeping an eye on him. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. McKenna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low. James McCann waits on deck. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. At the belt and fires. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
James McCann in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And now it's even up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the righty deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Gunnar Henderson to bat next. Three-two now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just a slow ground ball this time. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
That's 3 singles in a row. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
2 outs. Bases full. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a count 1-2. Bases loaded. 2 down. And there's a hit. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Grounded out his first time. And here it comes.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Bases are full. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's going to be Austin Hayes. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. The pitch. And now 2-2. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Royals nothing. Now into the game, Ryan McKenna. He takes over in right.
Now playing right.
And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Left-hand batter waits. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out towards left center. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 1, MJ Melendez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, MJ Melendez. Caught looking his first time up. The 1-1. And that's outside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now Edward Olivares. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Now one miss.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Carlos Hernandez.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And now the DH, Adley Rutschman.
The designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Grove and a Pratto, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now back, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive, caught.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan McKenna. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a 1-1. That's to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. One, two now.
Ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they make short work of them there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton and set to get us started. Bottom five, Michael Massey. The 1-1. Here's a strike.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11, grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. In the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. Down to their final strike. Well struck left field. That's back. And it is gone. He got just enough of that one. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Felix Bautista.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Felix Bautista.
So here's the Royals DH, Vinny Pasquantino, 1 for 2. Next pitch is outside. Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 3-2 final score in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line